one of his main objectives at the end of the selling is to get 100k cash, which is not feasible because after selling from his 5-room downgrade to a 4-room, he don't get back much cash. It's a retired couple. Both they are in the 70s. The wife is working in a hospital nearby. One of the room was locked. Eventually, we found out it fills with cats. 8 cats in the house. Can this unit be sold? We don't know. So we have to try our best to work it step by step. Tell my sellers not to sell his property. Recently, I've met this particular seller of mine. It's a retired couple. Both they are in the 70s. The husband is not working. The wife is working. So the wife is working in a hospital nearby where they stay. They are currently living in a 5-room flat. Their desires is to downgrade from a 5-room flat to a 4-room flat because they feel that right now it's just 2 of them living in the flat only. They don't need such a big flat. The condition of the house when we went to meet up with them was not very good. There was a lot of clutter over here in the rooms as well, kitchen as well, in the living room as well. One of the room was locked, so we couldn't see the room. Eventually, we found out what was it. So what happened is that they met up with me and then they discussed with me their plans. So he mentioned that he wants to sell from a 5-room down to a 4-room, and the reason because it's too big. Then I shared with them, hey, why not consider a 3-room or 2-room since it's just 2 of you. He shared that his wife wouldn't want such a small place to stay. It might not be feasible for his wife. Okay, I agreed with them. Then the next thing we do is we calculate their financial situation. Without wife being there, I'm not able to access his CPF. So I was able to retrieve his own CPF and did some calculation with him. So we calculated how much will he be getting back because he's over 55. Some of the money will be locked into CPF RA account and the other remainder will be inside the OA, which can be used for the next property as well. That's when we calculated as well with him. After all the calculations, we found out that if he were to downgrade from a 5-room to a 4-room, he don't get much cash. And one of his main objectives at the end of the selling is to get 100k cash, which is not feasible at the end of the day because after selling from his 5-room, which is around 600 plus, downgrade to a 4-room, which is around 500 plus, he don't get back much cash unless he moved to another vicinity, which in today's market in 2025, as of today's recording, I see all the 4-room prices are at least 500,000. 5 rooms and above are around 600,000 and above. So it's wow, actually right now prices of HDB is quite high compared to just 2 to 3 years ago only. So I shared with him that actually you don't get back much cash, that's one. And at the end of the day, after downgrading a 4-room, you might need to top up a little bit more because of some agent fees, legal fees, and other miscellaneous fees as well. So I shared with him what is the option. Actually, your next best option right now is do a lease buyback scheme, which I've shared in this particular video over here. You can check it out. What exactly it is. In summary, it's to sell some parts of your lease back to HDB, and HDB will give you back some cash and some CPF top up to your retirement account to fully utilize it. But he said one thing, that he really wants to move out of this place, because at the end of the day, if he really wants to move out of this place, lease buyback scheme will not be feasible, because lease buyback scheme is only suitable if you want to stay on in this house all the way to the day you pass on. So I shared with him that maybe you can consider this lease buyback scheme. You have sell from a 5-room to a 4-room, then 4-room you do a lease buyback scheme. That's also another feasible idea. Then you can cash out eventually. So that's something that I shared with him, I suggest with him. But the house condition was not good. So we went to the living room, the house condition was not in good shape. We went into the kitchen was not in good shape. We went into the master room also was not in a good shape. So it posed another challenge when it comes to selling, because when buyers come to see the property, they will start wondering, hey, is this house livable? How much is it going to spend on renovation? How much is it to cost to hack it? Is this place clean and stuff like that? So many buyers will have many different imagination when they come and see the properties and wonder whether can they really live in this property or not. So, and one more thing is that it's on the low floor. Some buyers may not like that idea of living in a low floor as well. So I shared with him that there are a few hurdles that we need to clear. First, finances we have cleared. Okay, we have agreed that selling will be a good option for you because you want to move out of this location. That's fine. Second thing is declutter. You need to start decluttering. So the decluttering will help to make sure that your place is clean, your place is tidy free. People come in and see they have a good visual representation of how they're going to live when they stay in this property. Third, of course, is pricing. So if the unit condition is not in a very tip-top condition, not well renovated, not well maintained and stuff like that, buyers would not have the appeal to come and view, and buyers will not have the appeal to consider this unit. And because of that, if you price too high, it'll take very long to be in the market and eventually the unit will not be sold. So we need to price reasonably such that people see already, they might get attracted to the price despite the condition of the house unit as well. So third thing is my marketing. I need to improve the pictures of it in my different advertisements so that people will come and view and consider this unit. When they come and see it, we'll explain to them that, hey, this unit requires full extensive renovation. Is that something that you're okay with? And one thing about a house is that the third room that I shared just now is it fills with cats. So there's a total of 8 cats in the house. So it's like, oh my god, when people see the house, they think about the house, the stench of the smell of the house, they might not feel comfortable at the end of the day as well. So it adds another challenge also at the end of the day. So can this unit be sold? We don't know. So we have to try our best to work it step by step to get the unit sold, doing many different things, many experiments to make sure that our sellers get the best deal at the end of the day. Even though it might not be the best price or the highest price, but it is the best in that kind of condition. I hope this helps at the end of the day to you. A well-presented house might get the best selling price with the favorable condition in the surrounding market.